Hello, we're the Earl Jones family. I'm Dad, and this is Mom and our daughter Abigail.
Hello, my name is Abby Earl Jones. We love exploring and learning new things together. Welcome aboard.
So in today's video, we're going to go over in-depth steps on how you can create these viral faceless kids animation channel videos that you see on YouTube. And the best part about this is that these animations are 3D characters like what you just saw right now. Now, if you go onto YouTube, you've probably seen these types of videos on channels that are gaining lots of views, like millions of views on YouTube. And most of these channels are generating almost about $300 in a single day. And within a single month, most of these channels are making more than $5,000, which is someone's salary. And with AI tools at hand, I want to start these types of videos and create these types of faceless YouTube channels and then make money as well. There's so much opportunity online right now, and if you put in the work, you're going to become successful with these types of side hustles that I teach on my channel. Alright, so to create 3D kids animations like what you just saw at the start of the video, we'll be using a tool called Create Studio 3D. Now, Create Studio is an easy-to-use video animation software designed for content creators, marketers, and animators. It allows users to create professional quality animations, explainer videos, and motion graphics without requiring any additional skills. And what I love about this easy-to-use video animation software is that anybody can use it without having any previous skills about animation or something of that sort. To use Create Studio, you need to have the app downloaded on your PC. I'll leave links in the description for you to click on and download it onto your PC. It's not for free though, so keep that in mind. I'll leave links in the description. Now let's start. That is my first time of using Create Studio, so I'm going to take you through some of the things that I've learned, and then when I'm done teaching you that, I'm then going to take 30 minutes of my time to create a simple kids animation for you guys. Alright, so before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel. And the first thing we're going to take a look at is the Create Studios template. Now, when you head on to Create Studio, this is how it looks like. And then from here, we can select templates right here. There are a bunch of character explainer templates, promotional, local business, YouTube, and there are a whole category of templates here. Create Studio does not only do animation, but it does with marketing videos, which are templates or default templates that you can use. Right here is a logo stink, like logo intro for your channels, or if you have a brand. Okay, so when we head down, you can see that there are a bunch of logo stinks right here, and you can select from the one that best suits you. There's another one right here. You can see that it has their symbol on it right here. Okay, so we can scroll down and we see scroll stoppers, and there are a whole bunch of templates here. So these are the templates. You can then go back to your home and then select the lightning builder. Now this tool will let you choose a ratio. In this case, square is 1 by 1, great for social media videos on Facebook, Instagram, and other social media platforms. We mostly do with YouTube, so let me click by YouTube, and there are a bunch of templates here. Now this option right here helps you add themes or templates in sequence so that you can edit these themes or templates within a single instance. So when you want to add scene, you just simply click on add scene, depending on the type of content that you like to create. So this is the lightning builder. Okay, all right, so once you are done and you are okay with the themes that you have selected or the templates, you just click on go to editor, and you're going to edit the whole thing in a sequence. All right, so let me head on to the templates page and let me select home. All right, so you can select templates and then choose any type of template that best suits your project or the work you are trying to accomplish. All right, so the next thing we want to take a look at is generating scripts for your kids animation channel videos. Right, to generate scripts, you're going to use an AI tool called ChatGPT, which everybody knows. I've compiled a list of prompts that you can use to generate these kids animation content, each focusing on a specific type of video. Number 1 is educational content, which is the ABCD. Number 2, storytelling. Number 3, sing along, moral lessons, and fun and adventure with characters. I'm going to leave this prompt in the description. You can use it as well to create your stories, and you can generate your videos successfully. Once you copy this prompt, you can put it in ChatGPT, and it's going to generate a whole kids animation story for you that you can use as your story for creating content. All right, so right here on ChatGPT, I give it a prompt. I'm generating an animation for fun adventure aimed at kids 3 to 8 years. The character should go on exciting journeys to new places like forest, magical kingdom, and underground water. And the rest of the script follows. Please write a script where the characters set off an adventure. Now you locate the adventure or the location where you want the adventure to take place. They encounter some fun challenges and puzzles. I have all these prompts in the link in the description. Now the title will be The Adventure of the Rainbow Island, and here it gives you a character Lily, Max and Sammy, all right, or Sammy, all right. So it says a playful monkey loves solving puzzles, Sammy, a wise and a kind turtle. And you can generate a bunch of story with these prompts that I've provided you in a link in the description. Okay, so it says scene one, Lily, Max, and this is the voice of a narrator. Okay, so you can use your text to speech to do this thing, and Create Studio has all these features on it. All right, so these are the scripts, or this is how to generate scripts, because I have left the prompt in the description. You can use these prompts to generate Create scripts. I went on and asked ChatGPT that how can I do this in Create Studio. If you don't know how to do this, this is my first time using Create Studio, and ChatGPT is giving me all the steps on how to do this. So you can ask ChatGPT how can you use Create Studio 3 to help you create these types of stories. Okay, the next thing we want to take a look at is creating from scratch. To generate these types of kids animation content, we need to create these content from scratch, depending on the type of script or the type of story you have for the kids animation content. Right here on the Create Studio 2, you can click on new project, and right here we have a list of elements that you can use. All right, we have a studio, we have media, you can select scenes as well, which have default scenes and everything right here. So to do this, let's say I am looking for a scene that talks about titles and overlay, scroll stoppers, and these are all default templates right here. You can select, drag it onto the timeline and edit it. But that's not why we're here. I'm just taking you through what Create Studio 3 entails, or what it has. Let's say I want to promote something about an application. You can select the app promo theme or template, and then you can use it to create your content. Okay, right here, we want to start everything from scratch depending on the script. So I'm going to take you through how to import characters onto the timeline. To do this, these are the list of characters, and these characters are lip sync characters. They are 3D lip syncing characters. So I'm going to download Tom right here. You can see that it says it is downloading. All right, I've already downloaded Leo, so I'm going to drag and drop some of these characters, which is Leo right here, onto the timeline. Left click and hold and drag onto the timeline. All right, now this is Leo in the scene. Okay, this looks blank, so we are starting everything from scratch. You can click on 3D characters and you can see Tom has already been downloaded. You can click on Tom and drag it onto the timeline as well. I'm going to use my cursor or my pointer right here to separate these two characters. So depending on the type of script you have, you import these characters depending on the type of script you have. All right, so I'm going to click on Studio, and then here you can select characters. Here we have 2D and 3D characters, and these characters don't have the lip syncing feature. All right, so you can look through and find what best suits you. All right, so right here you can search for something like dog, and a character will show up which is a dog character. You can download these character by clicking on the download option right here, and once the character is downloaded, you can hold the character and drag onto the timeline as well. So this is how you can add characters onto the timeline for your kids animation story. Okay, so here you can separate them, and these are the characters, and these are how to add characters onto the timeline. Let me go back, and then there are a list of options right here that we can also explore. So whatever that best suits you, here you have Doodle. So if you're creating content about things that are Doodle, then you might want to use the Doodle template right here for your characters. Okay, there are a bunch of options right here. Let me go back, and let's say I'm looking for something dog again. You could search, and it's going to bring out every template that has dog in it. You can see there are lots of templates right here, icons, 3D characters, and you can explore with this and find the characters that best suits you. Okay, all right, so the next thing we want to take a look at is customizing these 3D characters. To customize these 3D characters, we need to open a new page or a new project, and then import these characters that we want to add or customize. Okay, so right here I have Leo here, so I'm going to drag Leo onto the timeline. We have Bella right here, who is a little girl, and we have Danny and then Tom. So I am going to drag each of these characters, 3D characters, onto the timeline right here. So we want to drag a pointer onto the timeline. You can see this is Tom right here. So to customize Tom, I'm then also going to bring a linker onto the timeline. And then once they are both on the timeline, let me just separate them right here. so that they don't block each other. Okay, let me put Tom right here, and I'm going to select Lenka and bring her right here. Okay, so to customize, you first need to click on the character and click on style, and you can see it gives you options on your left side of the screen, and you can also click action to add actions to it. Okay, it says idle. You can click celebrating, trophy, dancing, and this is to add movements to it. Okay, you can also click on this icon to rotate it as well, to change the view. You see, when I click on rotate and hold and drag the character, it changes the view. All right, let me bring it back to default. Okay, so to customize these characters, we need to select the character initially by clicking on the character. Once the character is selected, I'm going to then select style and then click on top. You can see that it says here that hoodie, and once I click on hoodie, Hawaiian shirt. I don't know how to pronounce it well, but yeah, you get it. Let me click on shirtless, and anything or any type of clothing that you want your character to wear, you can select it right here. Let me select bottom, and here cargo pants is here, and you can see it changes right here, and you can select a bunch of options. Let me look through sports shorts, clown suit bottom, builder, and a whole bunch of options here. Jeans, cargo pants. Let me set it to cargo pants and then select shoes. Here, astronaut boots, gum boots. We have a list of options here, and this tool is so amazing that you don't need to be a professional to start creating animations. All you need is to follow the tutorials and you'll be good to go. All right, let me click on Lenka and also customize her as well. I'm putting on flash shoes for her, and let me look through jeans mid. Let me look through pajama pants and yellow skirt. Let me select top and then pajama, and let me select glasses right here. And this is a list of, or a bunch of glasses. We have the policeman glasses, we have the 3D glasses, we have a bunch of glasses right here. All right, so this is how you can customize your characters. Let me just drag the workspace into the middle of the screen so that you can see it better. Okay, let me go back, and then you can customize these options as well. When you want to change color of any of these characters, just click on color. You can change the skin, the hair, the eye, and even the lipstick that she's wearing. All right, okay, so let me click on lipstick right here, and let me change it to red or something. You can see that it's changing. Let me change it to pink. You can see that it's changing from the lips. All right, let me change the top, and see, once you drag the cursor to different sections of the color, it's going to change. Okay, so that is how we customize the characters. You can change the hairstyle as well by clicking hair, and long base. We have the fringe, and you can see that the hair is changing, and she looks cute right here. And we have a bunch of hair options right here that you can select from depending on how you want your character to look like. You can also add motions to your designs by selecting the motion option close to settings, and you can see there are a bunch of motions right here. Elastic left to add motions to your characters as well, and you can see bottom, back bottom, and a whole bunch of motions here. So depending on what you want to do with your 3D character, you can add the motions to it. Right here, let's head on and customize these characters more. To duplicate these characters, you can simply select a character and then click on Control D, and this will help you duplicate the characters. And I'm going to show you one trick that I mostly do, or what I've learned. Okay, so I've duplicated the characters, and right here I am going to save a character as a preset. Now let's customize or change the clothes for this character, and from there I'm going to take you through the steps on how you can save characters as presets so that you don't have to struggle. Or this is going to help you get consistent characters within your kids animation. So I'm customizing this character with dreadlock and glasses and a whole bunch of options so that it makes it look different from the first Tom. You can see that these are two different people except for the beard. Okay, so facial hair, let me change it to square, or let me see, stubble or something. All right, so he looks different, completely different from this character. And this is the third character that we duplicated. To save these characters as a preset, we simply have to right click and on the character and click on save as preset, and it is being saved as preset. Now this is how you can use your preset. Click on a 3D character and then import Tom once again. which is the same character that we saved as a preset. Now click on the character. Let me just drag the character to the far side. Click on the character, and then here is the preset. Once you click on the preset, it's going to change the clothes that the character is. So you can see that it's being changed right here from the initial customization to this one. All right. So these are the bunch of customizations. You can rename a character to so that you don't make mistakes with assigning scripts or voiceovers to these characters. All right. So the next thing we want to take a look at is how to add actions to these 3D characters after they are being customized to how we want it to be. To add actions to these characters, you first need to select the option that says idle here by selecting the character and clicking on idle. Now this is going to give you an option that says facial expression and eye blinking. This makes it look realistic. So the facial expression right here, if the character is angry, set it to angry, sad or happy, set it to sad or happy. All right, so here you can change the actions here. So let me just take you through the actions, and let's say the person is saying hi or the character is saying hi. Just click on wave and it's going to wave the audience. Now working on a MacBook, walking, we have thumbs up, we have thumbs down, and a whole bunch of actions here. Okay, so you can add actions to this character, and you can see that it changed from idle to wave. Now let's play. You can see that the character is waving. Okay, this is the second time. You can see that the character is waving. So to add another action to this, you can simply select the character and click on add new action, and here I'm going to select dancing or happy. Okay, let's say dancing. To assign these actions to the script, you can hold the box right here, the hash box, and drag it to where the scene or the voiceover is taking place or the script is taking place. So right here you can see that it says wave and then dancing. So the second action that these characters will perform is dancing. Now the next thing we can take a look at is adding backgrounds to these scenes that we are creating. Let's say it's for kids in a school. You can then input a school as the background or select school as the background. All right, so to add backgrounds to these custom 3D characters, you first need to select studio right here, and once it's selected, select background. So right here I'm going to look for a background that says stage. Let me click on this one and let's see if it will suit it. Click and drag the stage onto the timeline, and you can see that once the stage or the image is above the characters, you do not see them, but when you drag and send it down, you can see the characters. This background doesn't look too well depending on the type of story that I want to create. So I want to click studio again and look through. If you do not find it, just search for it, bed. Now I'll be selecting bedroom for this. So this is the first bedroom, girl's bedroom, and you can select this by clicking on the download option and then drag it onto the timeline, and you can see this looks really perfect. Right, so let me select the father and let me select the mother, and this is their daughter, and align them onto the floor. Okay, so this is how you can add backgrounds to it. Now let me go back to studio once again. You can search for any type of background that you want. In this case, if the script is about river, I can search river and a bunch of river backgrounds will come so that I can select the one that best suits it. Okay, if you do not see what you want here, you can import it also in the media by clicking media and selecting importing media, and then you import the type of background you want as well if you do not find it on the Create Studio platform. Okay, so this is how you can add backgrounds. Right, so right here you can see that once you drag the cursor, we hold and drag the timeline, you can see that here the background vanishes. Okay, this is how you can do it. To include the background in all the areas of the timeline, you just have to click and hold and drag it to the rest of the scenes, and then it's going to be filled. Okay, so you can see that it's filled the whole scene. All right, you can group a scene into one. To group a scene into one as well, you can then click and then hold, and then you drag it across the cursor across all the elements that you've imported, and then click on group. This is going to group these elements into one, which will help you create your kids animation. All right, so the next thing we want to take a look at is adding custom voiceovers. Now, Create Studio has this option built in their platform or on their platform. Okay, so to use this, let's import our characters right here, and then this is a script that I generated with ChatGPT. It said, "Good morning, everyone. I think it's time for us to introduce ourselves," and a whole bunch of scripts there. So you copy the script, head on to your character. I'm going to use Mommy Dove right here, or the woman or the mother. So I'm going to click on this, and here you can set a facial expression depending on on the type of script or what the character wants to say. To add these custom voiceover, click on the audio option or the music option and click select speech. Right here, paste the script right here that you copied from ChatGPT, and here you can select which type of voice you want. In this case, she's a female, so I'm going to select female, and I'm going to select Alice. Okay, once you're done, you can simply click on generate to generate the voiceover, and you can click preview to listen to it if it's correct. All right, so if it's correct, you then head on to import, and then you import it into your media. It's going to import the script, hold it and drag onto the timeline. So let me click and hold, drag onto the timeline. Now adjust it really well to suit what your character wants to say. To add a lip sync, because the 3D characters have lip sync, right click on the 3D character and then select sync with Bella, sync with Mommy Dove, or any type of character on the scene or in the scene. So if you want the character to say exactly what the audio is saying, you just have to sync it with it, and you can see it has been synced. I'm going to import a voice that I generated from 11 Labs. So this is how you import voiceovers. So you guys simply click on the media to click on import, and right here I'm going to import speech from 11 Labs onto the media section. Hold and drag onto the timeline, and then you can sync it with any of the characters on the screen, okay, or in the scene. So that is how you add custom voiceovers and lip sync it, because the 3D characters have lip sync feature. Okay, so to create your kids animation videos, I'm sure by this time you might know what to do on how to create it, or how to use Create Studio to create these types of kids animations. One thing that I mostly do, which is a tip that I'm giving you, is that this is my first time using Create Studio, and so I didn't know how to use it. Now at the end of the video, I'm going to show you a little of the kids animations, a video or content that I generated on my own, and this looks really perfect. That's my first time using Create Studio, and that is what I did. Once my script was generated on ChatGPT, I went on and then I asked ChatGPT to help me on how to create the content using Create Studio 3. And you can see right here, it says that, how do I do this in Create Studio? ChatGPT is going to break down each steps on how you can do it. It's very simple with the help of these AI tools at hand. Set up your project, create your character, pick a 3D character or use 3D characters that fit your style. You can even ask it to go in depth onto how you can use Create Studio to do this. It's very simple nowadays to make money online, and if you follow this tutorial really carefully, you can start today and start creating your kids animation content on YouTube, and also goes viral, because most people are making almost about $10,000 per month with this. And I'm going to start these kids animation on FACELESS YouTube automations that people are doing, and they are making huge sums of money. Now once I've got to know that I can use Create Studio, I can then start with my own channel, and so you should better start. I'm going to spend the next 30 minutes of my time trying to perfect myself, and once I'm done, I'm going to show you what I created for the kids animation channel. After 30 minutes of trying to create something, that is what I was able to come up with.
Hi friends, I'm Buddy, and today we're going on an adventure to learn the ABCs. Are you ready? Let's start with the letter A.
Woohoo!
A is for apple. B is for ball. C is for cat. Can you say it with me? A is for apple. B is for ball. C is for cat. Great job. Let's keep going.
This is my first time using Create Studio, and it turned out really successful. By following my tutorials and some of the tips I gave you, you can also start your own YouTube kids animation channel and then make these types of money that people are making online. It's very simple to use Create Studio. I'll leave links in the description. You can click on it and then purchase it and start creating content for your kids animation channel. If you don't understand anything, you can put it down in the comment section. I'll come there and I'll answer you. My name is EarL Jones, and if you haven't subscribed to the channel, you do your best and then subscribe. With the help of AI tools, you can work faster and then create these types of content really fast and then make your money online in less than 2 to 3 months. I've seen people who have been successful on YouTube in just 2 weeks, and so you can also do this by replicating viral content. In this video, I'm going to take you through step by step on how you can use the script generated by ChatGPT to create the whole content. This is just how to use Create Studio to do it. All right, I'm going to see you guys in the next one. Peace.